Hello everyone and welcome back to F1 23 and the return of Gary and I's co-op career mode. Yes, I'm joined by my lovely Canadian friend once again. How are we doing, good sir?
Matt, it's been a while. We've been waiting for this moment on F1 23. We had a beautiful test run on 22. I am so excited to actually kick this off now that we finally got a patch as well that allows us to kick this off.
Yes, we did have to wait. We had originally a plan to jump straight in with our co-op career mode inside F1 23, and then we found out there was a glitch where equal cars were permanently applied. So we thought we'd hold back for a couple of weeks before we jump in, wait for that patch to drop, and now we can finally start the series today. And sadly, of course, on F1 23, you can't really hide which team we've signed for. No. We've gone with Papaya.
Yeah, you know what? They just revealed their chrome livery today, by the way. Just a little fun little poke in there. And real quick, Matt, what did you think of that livery?
I'm not particularly keen, to be completely honest.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. I looked at that and I was like, you just did this big teaser of the Vodafone McLaren, and then that's what you come up with? I thought it was pretty bad.
It was very much disappointing, to be completely honest. But, you know, hopefully that will be the only disappointing thing about this McLaren car. Of course, we all know how weak it is at the start of the F1 game inside F1 23. You can see they're currently down in 9th place, only better than Alpha Tauri. I mean, we've already got some upgrades in the works, so hopefully are going to actually get applied to the car before we even head out to the first race here in Sakhir. So hopefully we're going to get all of those onto the car.
There's one.
Wait and see.
Oh, wait, that's
not one.
There we go.
We got both.
Two of them.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And you know what? We've even got some time as well to do one more upgrade before we head into the first race weekend of the year there.
And we've already jumped 2 teams.
Every single upgrade we can possibly do at the moment is going onto the car. And yeah, we're already ahead of Alfa Romeo and Haas as well. Then Williams moving their way up the order. But Gary, obviously we didn't quite manage to finish Season 2 of our Alfa Romeo career mode. We ran into a few personal problems, didn't we? Not between us.
I don't even remember what the issues were. I just remember. I was in the hospital like twice.
People had a theory on my end that you died, yeah, so I'm happy you didn't.
I'm alive, but I was in the hospital like twice in like the span of 2 moments we were trying to do it.
Yes, exactly. He really did pick and choose. His body did not like co-op, apparently.
But we're here now.
Really pushed him to the limits. But yeah, if you're new, obviously get yourself subscribed to both of our channels. There'll be a link to Gary down in the comments of mine, and obviously, hopefully, vice versa, if he wants to pay back the favour. But
of course,
I just want to get into it though.
Yeah,
Gary, I want to head to Bahrain. Oh, there goes Gary.
I'm ready, baby.
I saw another car heading out the pits, but I think that was just you twice, apparently. Here we go then. McLaren's out on track first of all. I don't think either of us are really.
Get my stuff calibrated.
I don't think either of us are probably going to showcase much from free practice over the season, but may as well do a little bit early on. As, yeah, completely reinvigorated it.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, first lap, I'm going to get purple. Easy, does it?
Look at this.
Easy.
Look at this gamer over here, everybody. The McLaren rookies.
Aw. Hang on, what program are you on?
Hey, I'm on the race strategy, so we're on.
Oh, okay, that's all right. I mean, yeah, that was the one thing I was a little bit gutted about, of course, because we've taken 2 very good drivers off the grid, haven't we? I mean, we might see them both return like we did with Zhou Guan Yu last game, but...
Goes to Red Bull and then flops.
Why is the helicopter sound so loud on this game as well?
Oh my god, finally, someone
I was adamant the first week I was playing that there were actually, like, helicopters outside. I am slower than you at the moment, I tell you that, but
I love it.
I've done all my free practice. How's your ERS going?
Yeah, I'm coming around to purple it right here.
Here we are, Gary. Qualifying night in Sakhir. First race weekend of the season. Where are you aiming to be on the grid? And don't tell me pole.
17th.
You reckon 17th?
No. I'm going to go 15th. No. I'm going to go 16th.
16th? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to say 17th then, right behind you. But
we're rookies,
I'll be honest. We are rookies, and I'm not feeling too confident as well around this track. It's not one that suits me particularly. So I just want to go out there, have some fun, and just, you know, go one up on you in qualifying if I can.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Love the fact we both immediately fall silent.
Careful on the power down, Matt. You don't want to slip out.
Bro, I'm already way out the corner. I was doing pretty well up until the final corner, but that's been a bit of a mess. Towards the line.
15th.
Oh, okay. Hey?
P15, baby. I said 15th at one point.
It said P15 on mine as well. I was so
Oh, no.
confused.
Well, what
We must be really close. Yeah, I'm 16th. Where are you?
P15.
Oh, you are P15. How close was that then? So, Gary...
Oh, baby.
Oh!
Look at that.
Damn it.
200ths of a second.
That is mad. I don't think we ever had a qualifying that close on
I'm pretty sure
F122,
it's
did
closest
we?
we've ever had.
Fair play.
And Zhou Guan Yu is unbelievably far off.
Yeah, what's happened to Zhou on a 31-0 there? That is... I mean, to be honest, like I said, my lap was pretty good until the final corner I messed up badly. But yeah, Perez, fastest, ahead of Charles Leclerc there. Max Verstappen lining up on the second row of the grid. Alonso getting between those Mercs, but 15th and 16th for Gary and I. He's 1-0 in qualifying.
I'm comparing our laps here.
Gary doesn't know that I've done this, but just like last year's game, Gary, I have got a different name for Co-op career.
I got a different name too.
Oh, here we go. I can't wait for us to pick the same one.
Give me the letter.
No, let's run down the grid together.
Are you in the grid now or not?
I'm looking at P1 and P2.
Oh, let me hit it. Oh, I just skipped right through it. Oh my god.
Ah. Right, well let me listen in and scroll down all of these then.
Cowboy, Cox.
We haven't picked the same one.
Oh, okay. What's yours?
I
then?
think they're next to each other on the list.
Oh.
But we didn't pick the same one. And my winning radio message is, I'm sore.
Wait, that's the one I chose. Dude, I just unlocked
Gary.
that today and I was like, yes.
We need to win.
Oh, of course. I was
can't
hoping
believe Logan Sargent is right
I was gonna
behind
get my first win. I was gonna be like, oh, I'm so sore from carrying this team on my back, you know.
I can't wait to win before you.
We're gonna see.
Here we go. Gary,
what do we got
first
here?
race.
I pay a lot of attention in this game to actual starting tires because it's curious to see what people do. Softs for Russell, Alonso, Hamilton, Stroll, and Albon.
Okay, I've got a strategy in mind that I'm going to go with.
I'm just going to roll with the mediums for this one.
Oh, we got broadcast, haven't we? I forgot about
Yes,
this.
I did leave it on broadcast for this because I enjoyed that a lot in the last game.
Your car is really badly lined up on the grill, I must add.
I see that. That's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I reckon you have. Esteban up on style. Red Bull Ferrari, Red Bull Ferrari.
Have you noticed?
Ooh.
I don't know if this happens in your game, but I have noticed that Ferrari qualifies really, really well. Takes like the front row, and then Red Bull just, after about 10 laps, just overtakes the Ferraris and drives away.
What, every race, or?
It's like most of the races.
That definitely is not what's happened on my game.
Okay.
Ferrari went on to dominate most of the second half of Season 1.
They've only won 2 races in mine. Because they'll qualify like front row and then they just fall off.
No, Ferrari won both championships in mine Season 1.
Really?
Yeah,
Verstappen just running away on mine.
Well, Verstappen had like a 60-point lead going into the summer break. Won Belgium before the summer break and then never won again between then and the end of the year.
Okay.
He went like 10 races without a win, and Charles Leclerc just kept chalking him up. And like Verstappen would finish like 5th and 6th. Anyway, Gary, the start of an all-new journey. 5 red lights for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, you've got to go so far before me then. That is a beautiful getaway, though, by my teammate.
Sargent's going backwards.
Sargent's gone back to where he belongs, apparently. I'm following you, Gary. Oh, Gary!
What?
Oh, that looks aggressive. Oh, I've been hit from behind.
We're up to P8, baby.
I got a warning for a collision with Tsunoda. I think Hulkenberg ran into the back of me, but McLaren are being brave on lap 1, as always.
You know me.
You're very brave.
I do get quite aggressive.
Quite?
On the starts. Sometimes I pay the price. This time it worked out. So far. Let's knock on wood.
You are 5 corners into a 29-lap race, to be fair, Boo. I love the bravery and the optimism, but the AI will do something at some point.
What do we think the odds are? Safety, or not safety car, red flag.
I don't reckon we will tonight.
Okay.
Obviously, we've got mechanical failures disabled. I don't know. I think the AI can still get them, though, can't they? Yeah. So we might get one then.
I think it's more of if someone spins in turn 1.
I had one for a crash down at turn 6, and then one for 2 drivers having engine failures in a lap. Right, well, we've survived lap 1 at least, which is good. So rounded down in towards the final corner. I got little Yuki Tsunoda just in front of me.
It's already better than the last game.
Yeah, it is. Sergio Perez leading the way as we get to lap 2. Tsunoda going defensive. We've got top-end speed. It's probably going to get to the inside of Gasly. No, he thinks about it, but can't quite pull it off. Come on, Yuki. Give me some room. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Just got a little bit scary there. I didn't quite know where Yuki was trying to go at the top of the hill. On the outside. Right on the outside. Yes! Right. Come on then. Pierre Gasly. What are we going to be able to do? Down the inside. Oh. Pierre wanted to turn in, but spotted me at the last moment. And again, unlike F122... Actually, I mean, it was an aggressive move, but you can actually pull it off on the AI this game. They won't just continue to turn across your nose every time. I mean, Gasly and Tsunoda behind me now are duking it out, so I've got out of the range of them, but I'm trying to hang on to the coattails of Lewis and yourself.
Yeah, to be fair, when they are not absolutely having a world-class scrap, they are driving away, so...
Yeah.
Like, Lewis is all
That's
over
what
me. I'm not going to be able to defend it.
This game is so much fun.
The best Bahrain
say it
experience I think I've ever had.
Yeah, it's so much more fun, isn't it? You notice it even more doing series like this.
Oh, yeah. I
So we'll
noticed
say
when the
that
grip
now.
drops here, this corner right here is where things get scary.
Yeah. We'll say this now, and in 2 weeks we'll be going on about how
Man,
annoying
this
this game
game's
is.
so bad. Move up the inside of Fernando. Run a little bit wide right there. Not really what I wanted to do. But it worked. And we still have the DRS. We're in the fourth.
Oh, no!
Oh, who was that back there?
Me! Oh,
What
no!
happened there, dude?
I tried to get a run on George Russell, and he moved across me slightly.
Oh, in what contact?
And I had to avoid him on the throttle.
Oh, no.
And I think I've absolutely destroyed my tyres as well in the process.
Are you on a 2 or a 1 stop?
Well, now I'm on a 2, I think, with the way that's just gone, but... Oh, it's so frustrating. It was literally Russell and Hamilton went side by side on the exit 2.
Oh,
I
they
got
were
an
gonna- you were
almighty
gonna be 3.
slingshot. Yeah, so obviously came off turn 3, and he moved over to tuck into Hamilton's slipstream just as I got alongside him. So obviously had to try and steer out of it just as I got wheel spin. And funnily enough, of course, going up the circuit at 130 miles an hour with the tyres going the wrong way is not ideal for them.
No.
Amazing didn't get rear wing damage, to be honest.
I do have it on standard.
Oh, okay, that'll be why then.
I left it on that because I was like, man, I don't know if we're going to have those silly AI moments where they just lock up on the apex and just tear my wing off.
Yes, yeah,
And
for
it
some
looks
reason
really
Bahrain
bad.
gets murky. Down the inside of Nick de Vries, got to start making moves again. Oh, that was aggressive. Alright, let's see what you got then, Zhou Guanyu. Hopefully he can try and get a move on the Alfa Romeo. Up over the start-finish line. Oh, he's going to go defensive. He can have all the marbles. That's late.
Yellow.
Oh, yellows.
Turn 1 area.
Oh, it's a house. Oh, it's Hulkenberg.
Is it just, oh, baby.
Yes!
Let's go. Wait, man, no, no.
I'm
What was my
happy
pit
with
window?
that. Well, the problem I had there was I was side by side with Zhou Guanyu, and then obviously I get through turn 1 and it's just Hulkenberg's car right on my line. Oh, okay. Fair play. I might be able to get a couple of cars then if everyone else is double stacking. Hopefully I can move up the roster. Oh, let's see who comes to team. Nope, they've done well. 2.2. Yes, please. I've jumped Ocon.
W.
And I've jumped Nick de Vries. No, I was already ahead of him.
Oh.
I'm up to P13. I've made quite a few
Interesting
spots.
stuff here.
Okay.
Both the
AI on
Ferraris-
different strategies.
Both the Ferraris put on soft.
So was Magnussen.
Huh.
So, Gary, what I think that is because I'm sure you've seen as well the league racing controversy about different
I
cars'
have.
tyre wears. Ferrari-powered cars won't be able to go to the end,
Oh, okay.
or the game doesn't believe they can go to the end because of their higher tyre wear stats. So Ferrari and Haas, I think, are the worst two teams. I don't think Alfa Romeo's as bad, but Ferrari and Haas have the worst performance stat for tyre wear.
Now, is that something, say, in career mode that can be changed because of the R&D?
I don't know. I would imagine... So I imagine, depending on what upgrades they've done, it does have an effect, but every team when maxed out, they'll be worse again.
Okay.
And I am also going then, and I've got the jump on Magnussen, but too early. Come on, get on with it, Kevin. And he's been able to time it again, because nice Ferrari power.
I'm at least...
Oh, Magnussen!
Oh!
Right, okay, so I've accidentally sent it in the end, and I'm into the points.
That was nearly big. Perez
What happened?
leading, locked up on the apex in front of everybody in the stack of Sala.
So I was trying to avoid Magnussen. He then broke early into turn 1, so I had to swing around him and realised I'd broken later than everyone, and Magnussen broke at the right point. So I went down the middle of about 3 cars. Magnussen then hopped over the turn 1 curb and hit Pierre Gasly.
Oh, okay.
So somehow I'm basically back to where I was before I span.
Okay, there we go.
But I have also got 2 Ferrari power cars on soft tyres all over my gearbox.
Yeah, I tried to put the fight to Leclerc, just had nothing for him. He is moving on the sauce right now. Fernando's got more pace than me. Sainz will definitely have more pace. I think it's really just, can I hold off the Mercedes, really?
So effectively now we've got a train here.
Yes.
But you're at the head of it and I'm at the back of it.
Sainz is going to be at the head of it here in about 2 seconds. There he goes.
I don't think he's going to cause much of a train though, is he?
No, he's going to be gone.
There's Bottas and Magnussen still battling each other behind me. Neither of them are going to be within the DRS range, I think. Oh, they might just have snuck it. Oh, I think Gasly's lost the DRS. And if he has, I've got to go for it. Yeah, he's lost it. To the outside of Pierre. Oh! Gasly and I kind of met in the middle.
Down to P6. Fernando's just really quick right now. I think he's even going to go get Sainz.
I've got to try and stay in the range of George, which is not going to be easy. But yeah, Pierre definitely lost out, so I might be dragging him back into the battle as well. George is struggling, man. You can see him moving around in that murk. Can't wait for Ferrari just to go to the end on those tyres.
Right.
Just drop 18 laps on him.
What was your pit
Gasly's
window
just
originally?
fallen away.
Had to be about 10, 12?
No, 13 it reckon,
Okay.
or 12.
So they still
It only
got
reckons
bit.
1 lap less.
Don't know,
Well,
we'll
George
see.
has definitely lost the DRS now. So I'm not really too sure what to do, because I don't think I'd be any quicker.
Oh, Leclerc's in. Alright, let's see if Sainz comes in. Or if he's going to maybe do another. He's going to do pit. He's going to come in. Yellow.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Red Bull? No,
Nope.
car behind. I think it
Yeah.
might be Gasly. Yeah, get Pierre Gasly. Oh, could we get a safety car? Late on? That would spice things up, wouldn't it?
It would.
Go on, Codies. Go
I mean, they
on.
threw one earlier. Come on.
It's not going to happen. But go on. Gary, spin.
Hey. Yeah, you're in a weird spot. Like, if you go past George, like,
Yeah.
you could just
I
end
mean,
up being
a
in a
couple
back
of
and
laps
forth
ago,
with
I
him.
was... Yeah, a couple of laps ago, I was really debating it. But to be honest, I kind of thought he's got much more of a shot of being able to get up to you guys again if you start battling. So I was just going to try and hang on to him, but it just doesn't quite look like he's got the pace. And to be honest, I'm not sure I've got the pace either. I was so tempted as well to pit when Gasly was out.
Just
Try
take
and
that
claim
shot.
the stop. Yeah. Happy I didn't, but... Tyres are going, man. Tyres are going. I'm hanging on to George. I know he's pushing. This is the problem I've got. So I can see him push him, and he'll take like 2-3 tenths out of Lewis, and I'm right now he's going to get back within that range. And then he'll get a kick of oversteer somewhere and lose all the time he
Yes.
just gained again. But it's keeping me in the DRS, so I really don't know how to feel about it.
But overall, you made a good recovery drive from your spin.
Considering I was last, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this race has turned back around. But, yeah, just have not had the confidence you've had around here, mate. You've
Yeah, I
been
feel like
quicker
I've
all
had none.
weekend. You've definitely just had that little bit... Like, I was genuinely really worried after free practice as to how much quicker you were. Had a bit of redemption in qualifying. I mean, 200ths between us was pretty insane. But yeah, I mean, come race day, I've just been lacking that extra little bit. I mean, it looks like it's going to be quite a lonely P7 when all is said and done, but I think, yeah, to be within about 4 seconds of Merckx, I can be pretty happy with, but Gary's going to do one better. Get the pair of them.
So
as long
Max,
as nothing happens.
Max is done for, and Perez is not going to get him kind of way. Alonso's going to take one last lunge at me. Oh, he tries. He gave it a shot. Not enough.
Well, Alonso's dropping back off you now. What's happening?
I don't know what's going on. He's struggling all of a sudden.
Lewis didn't have a go at him, did he?
I don't think so. It didn't look like it.
It's George then has finally closed back in. Look, Gary, highest Mercedes-powered car as long as he hangs on. I think if we finish here as well, we'll be second in the constructors.
Yeah, I think
which is
so.
kind of mad.
It's got to be the most complete race I think I've run since we started doing co-op.
Oh, absolutely. Mega race. Oh.
Fernando was having a bit of a peak. Verstappen wins it.
Max Verstappen takes the dub. Perez P2. But it's going to be Gary Owen
P3
in McLaren on debut, just like Magnussen and Hamilton. Gary Owen, a podium finisher, and I'll take the P7, to be honest. Take the spoils.
A good day for the team. Fernando Alonso, collision with Sainz. Matt212 with a collision with Tsunoda and Albon.
Yep, I did have that. Yeah, I had one with Albon as well when I rejoined the circuit.
Albon also got 2 warnings for collisions with you.
Oh, okay. That's
De
all right,
Vries track limits, Russell track limits, and Magnussen collision with Gasly.
I did not know it was possible for the AI to get track limit
I didn't know that
warnings, but
either.
there we are. That's quite impressive.
Take
Very,
a look at the
very
standings
impressive.
as well. We are, in fact, second, 23 back, and then 3 ahead of Mercedes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, Williams ahead of Ferrari. Logan Sargent,
Oh, my.
I think, is my driver of the day there. On debut, we were shocked when he qualified 9th.
And he
even
did better
more
in the
shocked
Grand
when he
Prix.
finished 8th. That's genuinely, I think, the first points I've seen him score on this game.
Insane. De Vries even passed people.
Sorry?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Nick De Vries.
But it looks like
P19.
typical Haas. Well, Haas were on the soft tire strategy, so... Zhou Guan Yu,
You know, yeah, I was going to say, Nick was the one on a one-stop and they weren't.
he passed them the easy way when they're in the pit lane, but
Yeah.
there we have it then. A great first race.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and Gary, we will have to return then to the Jeddah Coronation. I tell you what, if we have pretty
tricky one,
competitive
man.
top-end speed here, it's a tricky one to keep it clean, but if we do, it's definitely the opportunity for more points.